come down. We want the equipment right in close to the buttocks. We ease the body down into bolsters, cushions, towels, whatever we're using. Extra pop under the head if we need it. Chin tucking down, back of neck long. This chest opening, the shoulders dropping around the side of the equipment. Arms out comfortably wide. We turn the palms up, gesture of openness and receiving. We come down the body from the shoulders to the hips, from the hips down through the legs and into the feet. We let these feet drop away. And then can we take these few moments completely softening, completely letting go. So the back body propped, the front body able to open. Let yourself surrender and breathe into these feelings. Stillness, some spaciousness, some opening up. Notice these feelings. Is there balance through the body or are there differences? Are there any feelings of lightness or spaciousness? Heaviness, tiredness, shakiness? What do we feel as we rest? Notice if we're tense, can we give ourselves these few moments? Sometimes it takes a while to notice. Tensing at the forehead, around the eyes, neck, throat and shoulders. Maybe the jawline's clenched, let it relax. Shoulders, can they drop around, softening? A few more moments, releasing, letting go. Point the toes on inhalations and then flex the feet with exhalations. So let's just build this mind-body breath connection. Point on inhale, flex with the exhale. Keep it going. Next time you breathe in, point your toes and drop those big toes into touch. Breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in, touch together. Breathe out, feet roll out. Keep it going, full circles. Next time those toes meet together, pause. Sip some more breath in. Can we bring that breath right up into the chest, opening up. Chin tucks down. Hold in for as long as we can. And then breathe out, let the breath sigh out, let the feet drop out, just let go completely. And then the toes roll in and touch again, opposite direction as you breathe in. Breathe out, feet roll out. 3 more rotations in this opposite direction. Last rotation around for you. Bring the toes again all the way into reconnect. Again, a slow, deep breath. Pull it up through the body, increasing our breath capacity. Chin locks down to protect. Scoop the belly up if you can. Try to get the ribs to push out, expanding. And then sigh the breath again. Soften when you're ready to release. Full exhalation. Push the heels out. Stretch up through the back of the legs. Bend those legs up into Supta Baddha Konasana. So we're bringing soles of feet together. We're letting the knees drop away. We're reaching the arms back, taking a hold of the elbows. If that's difficult, reach further towards the wrists, cup hands, or just take the arms long if shoulders are sore. As we breathe in, stretch. Feet press together, push down, push long, elbows pull long. And then exhale, soften. We press the feet together and down. We pull the elbows long, stretch. And then exhale, soften. Continue in this way, your timing. Activate the inhale. Soften with the exhale. Can you feel stretch from the side waist all the way through the body? Lengthening, opening. And the exhale, softening, surrendering. 2 more. Last exhale for you, firm the lower belly, hold the breath out, change the grip on the elbows to your unnatural side. We change the grip, we change the focus. So slow, steady breath in. Pause at the end of the breath, rest into a gap. And then a slow, steady breath out, pause at the end of that breath, rest into gap. And continue in this way, slow, steady breaths in and out, subtle gaps at the end of each breath. Take a moment resting into the gaps. And if we feel any more space through the body, can we open it up? Not forcing the breath. Remember, be gentle, be calm. full breath capacity, so important for our well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally, balancing, calming, circulation, digestion, assimilation, elimination processes. One more round of breath work in your time. So finish the round you're on. One more full round. Last exhale, make it slower, deeper, longer, holding out if there's anything left. And then when you are finished breathing in, we stretch the arms long, bring them all the way down around beside us. If legs are sore, readjust. If it's the back body, readjust. Give yourself a moment, surrender here completely. And then to come off the equipment, please roll to your right side. If it's okay and you're strong, slide the elbows back and push straight up. But any back issues, roll to the side. Once you come up to sit, let the feet slide out into that long diamond shape. Let the body roll in, surrender in, bringing crown of hip towards your feet. Chin tucking in and up. And so again, if that neck is sore, make sure that chin is really tucked in and not protected. If you've got any pulling at the lower back, out to sacroiliac joints, don't go so deep, come up out of it a little. Even prop the head, support the head if you need to. And then breathing into this feeling. Is there any softening? Is there any releasing? Let yourself surrender completely. You can let the head mobilize, gently rocking the head side to side. If you do, make sure your chin stays tucked in and up, protecting that neck. Or just allowing yourself to remain still, surrendering, enjoying that feeling of completely letting go. If there's too much tension, remember, roll up and down a few times, trying to get some release. And exhale fully. Roll up on your inhalation. Vertebra by vertebra, we roll up. Hold around those shins or legs as you start to get higher. We start to resist, pulling against the arms as we sit tall. Spine neutral. Try not to let the chest pop forward, try not to hang back. Keep the spine up neutral for a few breaths. And then on the inhale, pop the chest forward, arch up a little, look up to where you can. And then exhale, round the back, pull against the arms, chin in and broaden upper back, shoulders broad. Again, inhale, we're just going to pop the chest forward, arch up as much as we can. Exhale, roll the back, tuck the chin in, round it out. Pause here for a couple of breaths, chin in deep, shoulders broad. And then lift the head all the way up, the spine all the way up to neutral. Once you're neutral, tilt the right ear down. Feel being lifted on this left ear as the right ear tilts. Side, neck, shoulder and arm stretch. And then inhale, the head centers, second side. Left ear down, right ear up. Feel that stretch on that right side, neck, shoulder, arm. Then inhale, the head centers, turn the chin to the right shoulder, tuck it down and in. Remember being gentle with the neck. Never force. And then slowly roll the chin down, center chest. The chin pressing in and up to back of neck. Inhale the head up to neutral. And then exhale around to that left shoulder and tuck it down and in. And then slowly the chin around to center chest. The chin pressing in and up through the back of the neck. And again, inhale, the head centers, nice and slow. Bring the face around to the right, bring the arms around. Twist around to the right as much as you can. Left hand outside of the leg, press against it. Right hand behind you, push away to lift the spine tall. We want the body to come around, shoulder, chest. Careful with the neck as we rotate. And then exhale fully, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward. Second side, sweep around to the left, bringing shoulders, body around, chest around, looking back gently. Spine lifting on inhale, twisting with the exhale. Again, use the hand against the leg, the hand behind you for support. And exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward, the body centers. Assist those legs to come up, slide them out long. Give them a shake out, give them a rub down. Roll shoulders, maneuver the neck, whatever it is you need to mobilize, whatever parts of the body for you. And then prop the buttocks up on the edge of that equipment, bolsters, cushions, so you can keep the hips higher than the feet. And then we want the knees to drop away. So feet together, we want the knees to drop out as much as you can, opening through those hips and legs. Keeping the spine as high as we can, lifted. Right hand off to the side, left arm up and over and reach across. So push away from this right hand as you lean the body to it. Press the feet together and down. Stretch this left arm long. Keep breathing. Steady the breaths in and out. And the next exhale, top arm, sweep it down. Take the left hand wide, right arm up and over and stretch across. Push away from this left hand as you lean the body to it. Right arm lengthening. Slow the breaths. Breathing into that right side body. And then the arm sweeps down. Twist around to your right again. So left hand against the leg, right hand behind you. Rotate. Inhale, spine lifting. Exhale, rotating, twisting. Keep breathing. And then exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward. Unwind and second side. Rotate around to the left. Shoulders, chest around. Bring the body around, careful with the neck. Lifting on the inhale, rotating with exhale. And then exhale fully, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward, unwind. Cross the legs wherever you can be comfortable to sit for a moment, so you can just propped up, stay tall and balanced. And then once you're there, right arm across the body, left arm in front of that. Round your back out, tuck your chin in, arms resist each other. Now you can do full Garudasana, forearm wrap if it's easy, keeping shoulders broad, chin tucked in. Again, if it's too intense, just keep that right arm long across the body. Breathe into the broadness, the stretching, the opening. Chin in and up, make sure you're not hanging the head. Chin pressing back, protecting. Arms resisting. Make sure the shoulders stay sealed down in the back, not hitched up near the ears. Is there breath? Breathing into these feelings of stretching, of opening. And then exhale, the arms unravel, roll the spine all the way up to be neutral. And once you're there, left arm across in front of the body, right arm up in front of that. And again from here, round your back out, tuck your chin in, maybe full wrap with the forearms, Garudasana arms, round back out, chin in, and breathe into this feeling. Again, arms resist. Upper back broad. Exhale fully, unravel the arms. Roll the spine up to come up and sit nice and tall. Give yourself a moment. And then full shoulder rotations when you're ready. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. Full circles. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. If you wish to, you're welcome to move the body back and forth, a bit more spinal movement with it if you wish to. And then opposite direction in your time. Shoulders up the back, forward and down. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. Next time you come down with the shoulders, let the arms come through, walk it out in front. If the knees stop you, there's knee issues, take them out wide and straight and let your body fold forward, surrender in. Surrender and deepen to where you can, softening. And then exhale fully, we push away from the hands, walk them back in, rounding the back up, creating that length and space through the spine as we come all the way back up. And give yourself a moment sitting tall. Shoulders, do they relax down the back? Crown of head being lifted. Bring the inhale up through the body, nice and slow. Exhale down to tailbone. Inhales up through the spine all the way. Exhale down to tailbone. One more. And last exhale for you, open the eyes. Assist those legs to come up, feet on the mat. Could you flip the right foot back behind you, lean back and open up through the hips, opening through hip flexor quadricep. If the foot or the knee or the hip doesn't like that position, simply feet in front, knees drop over to the right. It's that windscreen wiper position, leaning back if the shoulders and arms don't want to support you. If it's easy, right foot flips back, lifting off the bolster, hips up and opening into the stretch. Tailbone tucking, chin tucking, breathing into the stretch where you can tonight. Whether it's off to the side, angled out, straight up, as long as you've got a stretch. Make sure that chin is tucked, neck is protected. Now your choice, you can lift it into tabletop. If tabletop's too much, just bottom down back on the bolster transition. Second side, buttocks come down. That left foot's flipping back behind you, or if it's not easy, knees just over to the right, tuck the tailbone and press left hip flexor quadricep away. If it's easy, that left foot's flipped back, lifting the pelvis off the bolster. Keep breathing. And again, up to tabletop if you can. Lift the hips up, body flat, centered, active. And then lower the buttocks down onto the bolster wherever you've got that. Legs long. Again, give those front of legs a bit of a rub down, a shake out. If it was the wrist weight bearing, shake them out. Shoulders not happy after weight bearing too much, mobilize it. And then surrender into this forward fold once more. So we've got the buttocks up on the bolsters. Can we tilt the tailbone out a little bit more? If we tilt the tailbone out a fraction more and then subtly tuck it under, what do we feel? Lengthening through the back legs, back body. Try not to let your chest collapse onto the diaphragm. Keep your chest lifting. Chin tucking, back of neck long. Don't let the back of the knees hyperextend because the buttocks are higher than the heels. It's helping us to get an anterior tilt of the pelvis, lengthening from this lower back, not falling away out of it. Slow the breaths to where you can. And then next inhale, pull up, arch the chest up. If you can't feel the chest lift, bend those legs up a little more, arching up. And then exhale, releasing. Coming through onto hands and knees, so move equipment off the mat. So shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Inhale, dip the spine, looking up. Exhale, roll the spine, looking in. Your timing, your breaths. Inhale's the dipping, chest pulls forward, looking up. Exhale the rolling, look in towards the navel. Pause for a moment there, push the foundations down, stretch the shoulders broader. And then breathe in again, dip the spine, looking up. Exhale as we roll the spine, looking in. Again, pause for a moment, push down through the foundations, broaden the upper back. Keep it going, your timing. As we pause in this rounded position, do we feel a sense of turning in, focusing inward? Next time you're looking at your navel, stay there. Once you're back here, hands pressing down, chin tucking in, broaden across that upper back. Can we breathe into that space, open it up. And then dip the spine, looking up, easy down dog. Tuck the toes, lift up off the knees, unlock those knees and press away from your hands and your feet. Lengthening through our back body. Adjust it where you need to, walk it out on the spot if you want, bend and straighten, hips side to side, shoulders, head, or be still, however that feels for you tonight. Find your length, find your balance, find your steadiness in the posture when you're ready. The breath's lengthening and deepening to where you can. On your next inhalation, let's take the right leg up, flex the foot, keep the hips square, bring the knee to the nose, round the upper back, chin in, nice and strong through the upper back, and then step the foot down, left knee down and point. Low lunge, those arms come up, reach up, stretch up, hands under the hips, exhale and balance off. Push back from right foot, left knee, left foot press, feel they dragging through. Pelvis balancing, gazing up. If the neck is sore, remember neutral or looking down. Wide arms and up, reaching up. Let's bring the hands down behind the back tonight, clasp them, lift them away from the back and stretch the shoulder heads back. Try not to drop through the back, so keep the lower ribs held down. From the ribs to the shoulder, we want open, so not dropping in the middle back or lower back. Upper shoulders squeezing back. Tailbone tuck under for your dragging this left thigh through. And then take the arms up, let them float up, stretch. Hands come down, step front of mat. Push off from the back foot, step forward, feet hip distance. Hold your elbows and surrender into your forward bend. So legs are bent, ribs on thighs. Head heavy, let it surrender down. Elbows long, pulling down. And so press into the feet and see if you can stretch the buttocks any higher or further back behind you if you need to keep ribs on thighs. And then breathe into this feeling. Lengthening and softening. Then exhale fully, we let the arms drop. Wide arms come up to stand. Clasp your hands, turn your palms up. Arch your chest up, stretch. Careful of lower back and neck. And then back to your neutral spine, chin tucked. Front ribs in. Inhale. Arms lean to the right, hips to the left. So find that side stretch through your body. Keep your foundations balanced, press into them. And then inhale up to center, second side. Arms left, hips right. Keep the ribs in, make sure it's not a back bend. And then press through the feet, inhale up. Arch the chest up, stretch. Backs of hands to the mat, fold your body to your legs. Surrender into this forward bend. Can you close your eyes here? Can you close the eyes and feel a surrendering, a quietening? Tuning in. Lift the head and chest, extend the spine. Can we bend the legs and bring the arms up into Utkatasana, sitting into those legs as strong as we're comfortable to do. And then exhale, surrender again, hands down, let shoulders to hands drop, head heavy, surrender completely. Lift the head and chest, extend on fingertips in front. Lift your left leg up behind you. If it's easy, could the right arm go wide? Could you balance? Lighter fingertips on the left side. Maybe the arm comes up. Stabilizing on this right foot, up to the glute. Pull your body long, ribs held up, chin in. The hands go down. Look to where you're placing that left foot. Step it back long. Keep your chin tucked in. Keep the upper body rounded. Come lighter up on fingertips. Walk the hands back. Bend the back knee slightly. Don't let it go down onto the mat though. Can you press down, roll the back higher and forehead on top of this right leg. And then use the legs, lightest fingertips are on the floor. Start to push through the feet and start to come up. Reach the arms up, stretch up, look up if it's easy. Reaching up for your high lunge. Exhale, the hands come down, one side each of the foot. Pull your front toes up, stretch the back leg long. If it's too intense, put your left knee down on the floor. So we're lengthening down onto this front right leg, stretching and breathing. Unlock the right knee, left knee down if it's too much. Keep breathing. Folding the body in, surrendering in. Front foot comes flat, momentum, push back and step back to your downward facing dog. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Slow, steady breath in. Slow, steady breaths out. Last exhale for you, ease down onto your knees. Dip the spine, looking up. Tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, look into the navel. Pause here, broaden and stretch across your upper back. And then slowly we take the buttocks all the way back to the heels. Keep the legs in close. Arms can come back beside the feet if it's easy. Palms turn up. Shoulders broaden around the legs. Chin in and up. Back of neck long. Soften and breathe. If the forehead doesn't reach the mat, remember hands stacking, resting. Can the tailbone tuck under, chin in and up. Now if your front body's compressed on the front legs, the breath's got to go somewhere. If you deepen the breaths, could they come into the back ribs, back body? What does that feel like? Press down through the shins, exhale fully, chin tucked and roll up slowly. Vertebra by vertebra, hands assisting on the floor if you need. Chin tucked all the way up to neutral. Sore legs, lift up high kneeling. A moment at the back end of the mat kneeling. Slow breaths in and out. Once you're here, right fingertips stretch long. Tilt your head away to the left. Chin in, ribs in. Inhale, the head centers, second side. Left fingertips long, tilt your head away to the right. Inhale, the head centers, the hand rests. And when you're ready, open the eyes, wide arms sweep up. Look up if it's easy on the neck. Hands forward onto the mat, slide them long, shoulder distance. Lift the head and chest and glide through for your cobra or up dog. Push down through the hands to bring the chest through, glide through. And then lower the chest down and bring both legs off the mat behind you. Feel your hands are dragging back, shoulders seal back, legs active, glutes active, back body strengthening. Legs lower down and then arch the chest up, inhale. Downward facing dog, tuck or roll over the feet and take the buttocks up. Again, unlock your knees, unlock the elbows here. Walk it out on the spot again if you wish to. A few moments of stillness or mobilizing, your choice. But what do you feel in this stretch? When you're steady and you're still, what are the feelings? Can we breathe into them? Tightness, weakness, imbalances, conscious breaths into these feelings. Inhale, the left leg comes up, straight up, flex the foot, push it away. Step the foot up through the hands. Oops, let's take it back up for a moment. Bring the knee to the nose. Can we round the upper back nice and strong? Shoulders broad. And then step the foot down, inside of left hand, right knee down and point. Arms up, reach up, stretch up. Hands onto the hips, exhale and balance off. Push back from left foot, right knee, right thigh, dragging through. Gazing up if it's easy. And once those hips are balanced, again we can take the hands behind, clasp, pull the arms back. So again, we don't want to drop through the back. Keep the front ribs down. Tuck the tailbone and feel dragging this right thigh leg forward. Shoulder heads back. Up or down with the gaze, whatever's comfortable on the neck. Breathing into the feeling, lunging and stretching. Inhale, let the arms float up, reach up, stretch up. Hands come down, step forward, front of mat. Push off from the back foot to step forward, feet hip distance. Hold the elbows, change the grip to the unnatural side. Bend those legs, ribs on thighs, surrendering in. Slow the breaths. This one you can bend and straighten the legs, you can swing the body around the legs, mobilize through it. Holding into one place if there's a tight spot, trying to get some release. Staying centered on the front legs, however it feels for you. And when you are ready, coming back to being centered on the legs. Remember, bend those legs, ribs on thighs. The arms release. Wide arms come up to stand. Touch. Bring the hands onto the hips. Close the eyes. Take a moment being still. So toes to heels, is there balance on our feet? Up through the legs to hands on hips, pelvis is at balance. Spine long, shoulders relaxed down. Tongue in the mouth soft, facial muscles relaxed. Give yourself this moment standing tall, turning the focus inward. Balance different, what do we feel? Enjoying the feeling of just standing tall, of slowing the breath, feeling anatomical position. Are we balanced from the feet, up through the legs to the pelvis, up through the spinal curves? Are they neutral, not flat or excessive? We haven't tilted the pelvis under, we haven't tilted forward, head's not jutting or hanging. These alignments that occur when we sit all day or get not aware of where we are with our postures. A few more moments just lifting, balancing to where we can. And then take the arms wide and up beside the ears. Open the eyes and sit into those legs. Extend the buttocks back. Utkatasana. We haven't changed the curve. We've just sat back in the legs, strengthening into those legs. And then the buttocks go up, the arms come down. The backs of hands surrender, head heavy. Upper body surrender completely. Head and chest lifts, inhale, hands in front, right leg coming up. Can we be light on fingertips? Maybe left arm wide, maybe right arm wide. Push down that left foot, strengthen, ribs in, back leg active, push away. And then the hands come down. Look to where you place that right foot as you ease back. Keep the chin tucked in, upper back rounded. Fingertips back beside the foot more. Roll the back higher, chin in, forehead towards this left leg. Right leg bending, tucking under. Then lighter on the fingertips, push through the feet, use the strength. Coming all the way up. Can those arms float up? Can we reach up? Could we even look up? Finding that balance point. And then exhale, wide arms and down, each side of that front foot. Are we able to pull the toes up and stretch the back leg like we're in our down dog? If it's too intense, right knee to the yoga mat, we'll bend the legs more. As we fold our body onto this front left leg, breathe and stretch. Exhale fully, let the foot come flat. Press away from it and we're back to our down dog. Slow the breaths. Mobilize the posture if you feel you need to. Feel this strengthening, balancing, lengthening. And exhale fully, come down onto your knees. Dip the spine gently, look up. Cross at the ankles or swing the legs to the side. Come through to sit best way you can. So we're coming into Paschimottanasana, legs out in front of you. Before we do, we're going to put our hands beside the buttocks, Dandasana, staff pose. Now if you sit up tall and you're already falling out in the lower back, you can't sit up, bend these legs up so the spine can be neutral and hands press down, or roll the mat up and sit the pelvis higher. So you want to keep this lower back extending, and then breathe in, take the arms up, reach forward for your legs, ankles, feet, and fold your body towards your legs. Try not to let your chest slump or collapse into the diaphragm. Try to keep your side body long, front and back body long, as you lean forward and stretch into this forward fold. We want the toes up, the knees up, the spine lifting and long. Shoulders back, chin in and back of neck long. And breathing into this forward fold. If we feel softening, maybe the body closer to the legs, maybe the legs starting to lengthen out. But no slumping, the chest isn't allowed to fall in, we're not allowed to hunch, the shoulders don't come up near the ears, keep them sealed back on your body. And breathing into this feeling. So once you're here, tilt the tailbone up behind you a little. And then a subtle tilt, the tailbone tucks down a little. Ever so slightly, so I'm not really moving my back. I'm just feeling, could I lift the tailbone up and out behind me? Could I tuck it down and in a little? Feel where the stretch is. In relationship to the shoulder, to the ribs, are they flaring or are they held in? Not pulled in and up, not rounded through the back. We don't want to be hunching, we don't want to be slumping. So notice this relationship, pelvis then to ribs. Subtle adjustments, what do we feel occurring through the body? And is there breath? Next exhale, if you let the body slump, palms turn up, feet drop, the head rolls in, the chin tucks in. Feel broadness across upper back, protect the neck, chin in deeper. If you're falling out of the lower back, diamond shape with the legs, surrender completely. Exhale fully, roll up on your inhale, vertebra by vertebra. The head will come up last. Make sure there's plenty of mat behind you, so shift forward if you need to. Soar back, hold under the legs. Control the roll down. Chin tucked all the way as we surrender back onto the mat. Shavasana. Let the palms turn up, let the feet drop away. Be completely still. Any pain in the lower back, bend your legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. And then give yourself this time softening. Balance or different through the body. Make any subtle adjustments you feel necessary to let go. Let the body breathe. Let there be a letting go. a slow, deep breath in. Exhale awareness down through the legs, out through the feet. Let them drop away. The feet are heavy. Do they drop out evenly? Dropping into the backs of the heels. From the backs of the heels, breathe in, slide awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. And then breathe out, soften. Feel the muscles through the backs of the legs soften. Calf muscles spreading. Backs of knees lengthening. Reconnection, backs of thighs or buttocks, where is it for you? Awareness to the tailbone. Breathing in, slide awareness up the spine to the top of the neck. And breathe out, soften. Feel the muscles on each side of the spine soften and spread. Let there be a softening, a releasing down. The shoulders are heavy, let them drop. The back of the neck is long, tuck the chin. And then exhale, soften. The weight of the head, the whole body releasing down, completely soften. The others are letting go. The weight of the head, the weight of the body, completely let go. Arms and legs, hands and feet, soften and surrender. Completely let go. start to lengthen and deepen our breaths. As the breaths deepen, start to rub thumbs and fingers and wriggle toes. Opening, closing hands and flexing feet back and forth. Opening, closing hands, circling joints, ankles and wrists. And then stretching out in your time. 3 times stretching out. And after your third stretch, bend your legs up, roll to your right, give yourself a moment there. And then moving slowly to come up and sit when you're ready. Once you sit up, make sure you're not falling out on your back, so prop the hips up if you need. Center yourself, be steady, be balanced. We're working with a Panavayu mudra, so the gesture of the hands. We're bringing the first finger, the index finger, to roll down into the base of the thumb. You're bringing thumb to touch the next 2 fingers, little fingers extending out long. And just let the hands rest on the legs, palms turned up. So again, that first finger rolls into the base of the thumb. Next 2 fingers touch the thumb, little finger long, a Panavayu mudra. Tuck the chin in, close the eyes, give yourself a moment. Notice if there's any feeling. So a Panavayu is the energies that move down through the body. So the energies we expel out of the body in a downward flow. So this element of air is getting tucked in that first finger. The elements of fire and earth are connected to the thumb and little finger long. So this fire element, our digestive system, the belly, we're cleansing, we're balancing, and slow the breath. And is there a feeling of the energies flowing down? Is there a balancing down? How does it feel for you tonight as you sit? Next inhale, let the arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch forward, surrender. Be still or rock it out, however you want to finish it off. Give yourself this moment. And then when you're ready, rolling up and finishing in your time.